Welcome back to the channel, folks. I'm your boy Blunt. I'm here joined with Mr. Jose Figueroa, and we are going to have a really quick discussion about the mass meeting. Now, I'm hearing from both sides. I can see what TWU is posting up on their page, and it looks like it was a successful meeting. But when you talk to people individually, you hear a different story. Uh, so I want to ask you, Mr. Jose Figueroa, what is your perspective on the meeting? First of all, did you go to the meeting?
Yes, sir, I did. I was there bright and early. I got there about 11:30, quarter to 12, and it wasn't crowded as at that particular moment. But when the dust settled and everybody was starting, um, to me, as the meeting went on, it was a shit show.
Oh,
It
and when
was
you
a
say
shit
that, what
show.
do you mean?
It was like when kids go to school and you're invited to a play, show and tell.
Oh, but this
It,
is a mass meeting. There, so did you guys have any way of talking or getting your expressions to them?
Nothing was
So,
set up. They had two big screens on the stage. They had TVs on either side of the room, so make sure everybody could see whatever's on the stage. But no microphone set up. People couldn't speak. And what's funny, Blunt, is that when the meeting started, the first person to speak was the lawyer, Dennis Hingle.
oh, really?
Yeah, he was the first one to speak and lay down the constitutional bylaws as to how a mass membership meeting is
Supposed to
keep
go
supposed to go. Meaning
right?
no disruptions, no outbursts, no this, no that, blah 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 blah. So
Oh,
in
so
other
they were
words, they knew what
prepared.
was coming, or
Yeah, they were prepared,
they
right?
were prepared. So, but
Mm.
people in the crowd made their comments. They threw innuendos out there in the open and whatnot. And they had a right to, but nothing was set up for the membership to speak in regards to the contract.
So what? Yeah. So if they weren't talking about contracts, what exactly were they talking about?
They were talking about first they introduced the whole panel on the stage, then they invited city councilwoman, the new city council speaker, and then Samuelson didn't even show up. He sent one of his stoolies from international to come down. He for whatever reason he couldn't come. And then another politician came, the city controller came. He spoke, and then it was just you know Alexander Camp, who I have respect for, narrated the whole meeting, and basically they were just talking about preparing for the next contract. What we're gonna, they said prepare to fight for the next contract, but they never said what we're gonna do entail as to what we're gonna
Right.
do.
And they never asked anybody what their opinion was or to put any
Nothing
input.
whatsoever. Nothing.
Wow. So I mean, when I was looking at the page, it says something about 2,200 people attended, or roughly around that number. But like I said, even you were saying that it didn't seem like it was that much. But they took the group picture, and and I know that those group pictures could be very deceiving. So
They make sure
yeah,
they emphasize towards the end of the speech that
yeah,
make sure you stay behind. We're gonna take a group picture. Everybody concur to the middle of the room so we can look like.
mm, yeah. I seen one where I went to a rally. I'm not gonna say which one, but I went to a rally, and it was like maybe 15, 20 people that showed up. But later on, when I go to Facebook and look at the posts, they had everybody gathered together. It looked like a hell of a lot more than it was actually there. And I'm like, hey, this
Looks
is
can
a
be deceiving, as they
yeah,
say.
this
Looks can
is
be
this
deceiving,
is
but to
exactly.
be honest, this is my second one I've been to. I went to the one at the Times Square one in 23. That was when Richie Davis was in charge, and
Mm. Mhm.
to be honest, that one seemed to be more crowded than the one that we just had this past Saturday.
Mm.
But
So
it's the
right,
same in the window, same thing.
what was the morale of people that attended? They seem like Yes, yes, this is what's up, or they were like,
I mean,
another meeting.
it was like divided. Some were gun ho after certain things were said. Others were like, when they kept talking about contract, they're like, no more 3%, no more 3%. We need 5%. We need more. We need benefits. We need better this, but that. I work for MTA Bus. I've been a
Mm-hmm.
bus operator for 19 years, and we're the private lines, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have diddly squat.
Mm.
And they
Right.
try to tell us to go to lobby day, do this, do that, but that's another story for another day, man. Because I don't want to keep you here all day. Because
No,
it's
no,
just,
I hear you. I hear you. I mean, lobby day is important, but it lately lobby day is not really too much lobbying going on. From what I hear, I can't really say that. The last time was like 2 years ago when I went. So,
well, what's funny to I don't know if you noticed, but what's funny is that they invite MTA bus to lobby day, of course, but we don't have a tier 4 or a tier 6.
so what you guys have?
Nothing. We don't have
Nothing.
no tier.
No tears. Oh wow, that's
Our
crazy.
pension is a multiplier. So
Yeah,
we don't even have sick days, bro. But I tell you, that's another story for another show, kid. It's a lot of
yeah.
stuff that MTA Bus has been 20 years under the MTA umbrella and still nothing, bro.
Still
Nothing.
nothing. So to wrap it up, what would you? How would you like package this up and sell it to other people if they ask you about this meeting? You know.
I mean, to me, honestly, Blunt, they were blowing smoke up everybody's asses
Mm,
because as people said in the past and currently on social media, you have to have the members speak. There's no point in having a mass membership meeting if we are not allowed to speak and dictate, or not dictate, but narrate what should be done for our next contract.
right. How you supposed to be representing the people when you don't give them a voice?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the word is now that at the next division meetings for all divisions, they're gonna send out flyers so you can fill out and put your input on a piece of paper so you can submit it back to the division meeting so they can read it and see what you're suggesting for the contract. That should have
I
been done at the
mean,
mass membership meeting.
yeah, it's just
Yeah,
something. It's better than nothing, but they could do better.
yeah, they
They
could.
could do. I think they didn't put up those podiums or whatever because they knew the vitriol they was going to get from the members.
Yep.
From what I'm seeing from the outside in is members are just disenfranchised and
Big
they're
time.
not helping.
Big
They're not
time.
helping. So, listen, I'm not gonna hold you, Jose. I appreciate you coming through.
Always,
So real
brother.
quick, and I'll see you in the future. Wait, matter of fact, you have a show coming up. You want to promote it while you
Yeah,
can?
I'm one half of Operators on the Loose. Figgy, my other brother, ABM, Angry Black Man, Dwayne Marshall. This Sunday, the time to be determined because I got to talk to the narrator of this show to see when he's available. But we're gonna come back on and talk more about the mass membership meeting and other dialogue that that's affecting MTA Bus because like I said, we can't go to a lot of outlets, but we created our own, and MTA Bus got to be heard one way, shape, or form. So thank you,
Right.
Blunt, for letting us do that.
Thanks for coming on. And I see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Peace.